Hi, this is Marvin Lindsay, the senior pastor of First Presbyterian Church in Columbia. I've been out of town this week. I attended a continuing education seminar right outside of Kansas City, and that event helped me to clarify some thoughts that I've been mulling over about how to improve congregational communication. So I want to share with you my personal revised policy about how I am going to handle confidentiality and reports from anonymous sources in the future. So number one, if you would like me to maintain confidentiality about a problem that pertains only to you, I probably will. One exception, of course, is if it looks like you are an imminent threat to yourself or to other people. And in that case, I will contact the appropriate authorities. Number two, if you come to me with a problem that you're having with someone else, or a problem that someone else has with me, then I'm not going to make any promises about maintaining confidentiality. You're going to have to trust that I will do what I think is best about this information that you're sharing with me. If you don't trust me, don't come to me. Number three, if your conversation with me begins with, Marvin, some people are saying such and such, or Pastor Marvin, some people are complaining about this, that, and the other, then you can count on me saying who. Who's complaining? Give me names. I need to know names because I am their pastor, and I need to know who is making these complaints so that I can effectively pastor them, so that I can be an effective minister to them. Now, of course, I can't force you to give me names, If I were John Calvin, who's on this coffee cup right here, back in the 16th century, I could just throw you on the rack, and get the names out of you. But I'm not John Calvin in Geneva in the 16th century. I'm just a poor Missouri minister here in the 21st century. So you don't have to give me the names if you don't want to, but I'm going to ask for them. And if you don't give me the names, I'm going to assume that the list of complainers is pretty short. In fact, the list of complainers might be only you. So, long story short, our relationship is going to be based on trust rather than confidentiality. I believe that pastoral relationships based on trust rather than confidentiality will open up lines of communication throughout the congregation. There will be less rumor mongering and there will be less secret keeping. And we know what rumor mongering and secret keeping is all about. It's about some people maintaining power, and it's about some people stiff-arming other people or groups of people in the congregation. As Presbyterians, that's not who we are, and that's not how we do business. We believe that a healthy congregation is a congregation in which power is shared. It's shared between ordained ministers and lay elders and the congregation as a whole, who prayerfully discerns whom God is calling to lead the congregation. We share power. We are servants to one another. And that sharing can only happen in an atmosphere of trust and openness. And that's the atmosphere that I'm going to cultivate as the senior pastor of First Presbyterian Church. Have a good weekend. I'll see you next week.